This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning. Kentucky morning start right here on WKYT. Glad you're with us. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. March 8th is the day.
And it is now 6:31. And Kentucky's Democratic-controlled State House is on the line today. We're live in one of 4 districts up for grabs today in special elections where the voting is underway.
Controversy in Berea over the Confederate flag at this year's Spoonbread Festival.
And you'll hear from the wife of a Kentucky man accused of murdering a little girl who is giving her husband an alibi in a new case.
50s outside this morning. We're in the 70s later on this afternoon. This is a really nice day in store. Much better than yesterday, put it that way. We get in through the next few days. Record-breaking temperatures is a possibility, and also dry weather for the next few days. But then here comes some showers and thunderstorms. I'll have that coming up.
All right, we promised you details on this story just a minute ago.
We have a breaking news alert right now. Lexington police on the scene of a crash that's having a pretty big impact on traffic.
And it could, because we're just ahead of the morning rush hour. This is the scene at Richmond Road and Man o' War right now. A live look here. There are 2 semis involved. That was the first report, and now that our crew is there, they have confirmed that to us, as you see. Right now, police have Man o' War shut down, and traffic outbound on Richmond Road cannot turn right onto Man o' War at the moment. We do not know about the seriousness of any injuries. You can see that obviously there's a lot of fluid on the road. That's going to be an issue. We'll keep you updated on this potential traffic impact throughout the morning. But again, just ahead of the morning rush in Lexington, a crash has shut down Richmond Road at Man o' War, and so a difficult situation. Well, the fate of the last legislative chamber in the South that is still controlled by Democrats is in the hands of a few thousand Kentucky voters today.
Yeah, and today voters will elect 4 state representatives in a series of special elections created by resignations and 2 strategic appointments by a new Republican Governor Matt Bevin. There are elections today in the 8th, 54th district as well, which includes Boyle and Casey counties, and the 62nd district that includes part of Fayette, Scott, and Owen counties, and in the 98th district. WKYT's Mark Barber is live in Georgetown, where voting is underway.
Obviously an issue. Audio there this morning, so we'll let you know what is going on. In this special election that is being held today, 4 key races in the election, 2 in central Kentucky. Voters in parts of Scott, Fayette, and Owen County are deciding who will represent the 62nd district today. That seat was opened up when Ryan Quarles was elected state agriculture commissioner 5 months ago. The second state representative race in this region is in the 54th district. Voters in Boyle and Casey County have an important day ahead. They will decide who will fill Mike Harmon's seat. He was elected state auditor in November. By the way, he was the first Republican to represent that area in more than 100 years. Republicans are gunning for all 4 open seats today. The stakes could not be higher. If the Republicans were to sweep the election, they would have enough members in the House to make it split 50-50 with Democrats, something that has never happened before in Kentucky. Democrats have held the state House since 1921. Republicans already control the Senate. This election could give the governor the votes he needs to pass his proposed budget cuts and other legislation. Of course, the polls will be open until 6 o'clock this evening in those precincts, in those special districts, those seats having those special elections today. So again, it's 4 special elections today. The 2 we have not mentioned are in western Kentucky and 1 in northern Kentucky. Republican Walker Thomas is taking on Democrat Jeff Taylor for House District 8. That seat was left vacant after former Representative John Tilley resigned to become the state justice secretary. And in northeastern Kentucky, House District 98 is open after former Representative Tanya Pullen was appointed a judge by Governor Bevin. Republican Tony Quillen is taking on Democrat Lou Nichols for that seat. You can find more about the special election on WKYT.com or on our WKYT News app.
New on WKYT this morning, police are looking for a driver who crashed into a cyclist in Pulaski County. The sheriff's office says 23-year-old Terrell Harden was riding his bike on the Hal Rogers Parkway about 15 miles outside Somerset when a car hit him from behind. Hardin was flown to the hospital. We do not know his condition. Deputies say they are looking for a black Ford Ranger with front end damage.
New this morning, police have arrested a man accused of breaking into a Lexington woman's home. This is not the first time the homeowner has been a victim. WKYT's Mike Byer is live in Lexington with the new details that we've dug up on that story overnight. Mike, good morning.
Good morning, Bill. A home on Marcellus Drive was broken into twice last month, and Lexington police believe they have the person responsible for the first break-in. Now, police have arrested 26-year-old Justin Hunter. Police say he broke in through the window of the home in early February and stole the homeowner's purse. Now, the homeowner was not home at the time. Police say what led them to Hunter was surveillance footage from a speedway on New Circle Road. That's where police say Hunter used the woman's credit card, spending hundreds of dollars at the gas station. Police have charged Hunter with burglary. Meanwhile, the same home was broken into in late February. That time, the 77-year-old woman says she woke up to an intruder in her living room in the middle of the night. She says the suspect had a gun and she couldn't see his face. Now, the woman says the intruder stole her purse that time as well. According to Hunter's arrest citation, police interviewed a person who says Hunter has broken into the home several times. Now, police are trying to find out whether Hunter is indeed responsible for that second break-in. Live in Lexington, I'm Mike Byer, WKYT.
Mike, thank you very much. It's 6:37 on WKYT, and there's controversy in Berea, where the mayor says before he gives city money for this year's Spoonbread Festival, he wants assurances that no merchandise featuring the Confederate flag will be sold at the event. Mayor Steve Conley says the city usually gives the Chamber of Commerce $5,000 toward the cost of the festival. The city also provides use of a park, facilities, police, and electricity. Mayor Conley says they may not give any of that this year if changes are not made. Chamber of Commerce Executive Director David Rowlett says, however, the Spoonbread vendors have some commercial rights. The Spoonbread Festival is held in Berea every September. Both the Chamber and the city say they are open to negotiations.
The wife of a man accused of killing a 7-year-old Kentucky girl is talking about the new allegations against him. Timothy Madden is charged with murder and rape in the death of Gabby Doolin in Allen County last fall. This week we learned that police say a West Virginia boy claims Madden tried to lure him into an RV a month before Gabby was killed. But Madden's wife says the boy's claims can't be true because Madden was with her that day at a physical rehab center in Bowling Green.
We stopped the TV, and he was convinced. He said, "Dad, that's the guy who tried to talk me into getting in the camper with him."
There's a picture to prove it. I raised my arm for the first time, and Timmy sent that to my sister-in-law. He took it and sent it.
Well, she didn't want to say much about the murder case against Madden, only that the last few months have been difficult for her and her family.
There is now a new timeline for the stalled-out Centerpoint project in downtown Lexington. In an interview you saw first here on WKYT, developer Dudley Webb says the underground parking garage will be finished in about 8 to 10 months, and he expects the towers to be completed a year or so after that. Webb says financing for the project is in place and tenants are still on board.
The two Marriott hotels have been committed from day one. They're still there. Jeff Ruby's still there. The office building, we're back up to probably 40 to 50% pre-leased as opposed to 90 where we were when we lost the big tenants. And that we're ready to go.
Webb says the economic slowdown back in 2008, a change in investors, and not getting the funding that he expected from the city all played roles in delaying the project.
A year ago, the lives of a Lexington family were changed forever when they became victims of a drive-by shooting. Tara Murillo, her husband, and 3 sons were driving near Russell Cave when someone shot their SUV. One of the bullets hit Murillo's then 9-year-old son, Antonio, in the head. He spent weeks in the hospital and has made great progress, but still needs 24-hour care. Now his mom is trying to raise $20,000 to buy him a service dog.
He had 9 years of just being a child, and now he struggles, and this dog would truly give him back a piece of what he deserves, just a piece.
Well, Lexington police say Alberto Contreras pleaded guilty to assault in the first degree in the shooting. He's been sentenced, scheduled to be sentenced on Thursday. Well, let's get a check of traffic. Some issues right now going on at Richmond Road in Man of War.
Yeah, a serious situation at 640 just ahead of morning rush hour in Lexington. Here is Officer Don with live drive traffic. Don?
There is a collision in that intersection now, and it looks like a couple of tractor trailers involved. We'll take you out there to get a look at what's happening. We know that Man of War is shut down near Richmond Road, both directions, because of that crash that we're looking at right now. Another impact is outbound Richmond Road. Traffic cannot make a right turn from outbound Richmond Road onto Man of War, and you can see that at least the inner loop is completely blocked, and they're working on trying to get the outer loop open, but for now it is shut down. That's Man of War at Richmond Road completely closed. Inbound Richmond Road is moving, coming in from Athens Boonesboro, but outbound not so much, because that right turn is going to be blocked, and it's going to be a while as they try to get a wrecker in there to get that cleared. Now, as far as the rest of the city goes, drive times will be impacted because of that particular collision. We'll monitor that throughout the morning. But right now toward Versailles, we're okay past the county line. Also Leestown Road inbound from Masterson Station, no unusual delays. And 64 looks okay too. So we'll keep you up to date on all that throughout the morning. Now back to you.
Right. If there is anything fortunate about this tough situation, it is that the inbound traffic seems to be moving okay right now. But you can only imagine when the volumes increase here in the next little bit, that probably it would get tied up in all directions. But that is the situation. We'll stay on top of it. 6:41. A lot more news coming up for you on WKYT on this Tuesday morning.
One traffic stop definitely a first for a police department. More on the eye-catching violation that caused officers to stop one driver. Ahead of the weather.
And we're looking out and about, seeing those 50s this morning. It's actually pretty nice conditions for today, but record warmth is on the way. At least it's a possibility, and I'll show you that along with dry conditions coming up.
Now, your hour-by-hour forecast with meteorologist Micah Harris.
Yeah, we have a really good-looking start to the day. We'll have a mixture of sun and clouds all day long. We'll actually get a lot more sunshine than what we had yesterday. Not only that, but we increased the temperatures. So this is a really nice day. Beautiful start to the morning as you're heading out and about. 54 degrees right now in Lexington, 55. A pair of those in Richmond and also Mount Sterling. Frankfort, the capital city, at 58 degrees, and then you go off toward Peaks Mill and then work your way southbound Lawrenceburg, off toward Harrodsburg and Mercer County. Salvisa looking good this morning. Eastern Kentucky, Jackson, Prestonsburg, West Liberty. Go off into Powell County. Work your way down into Lee, Owsley, Clay, and Laurel. We're doing just fine this morning as you're taking off. Temperatures there in the 50s. Now, earlier at 11 a.m., I had 634 degrees at 11 a.m. I have fixed that. Now we're just looking at 63 degrees. So no huge heat wave early this morning. And look, teachers getting the kids outside, it'd be a perfect day to do that. Mixture of sun and clouds. Nice little breeze, 10 to 15 miles per hour. Gusts a little bit higher than that. But by 1 p.m., you're talking roughly 70 degrees. You got to love that. So breezy and mild today. We'll be there in the lower 70s as we finish off. Wednesday still stays dry. Spring temperatures remain. We actually get even warmer. It's 76 degrees on Wednesday. Now, Thursday is going to be an interesting day. The chance of rain is very limited, very small, and it's really for the far northwestern areas. Back closer to Louisville is your best opportunity to actually pick up some rain. East, southeast, you won't see any rain on Thursday. Actually comes on Friday for most of us. But Thursday, small chance of rain for the northwest and a possible record-breaking temperature. It's a possible record day. I mean, we're looking at temperatures at 77 degrees for a record. In my 7-day forecast, you'll see I have 77 degrees. We'll see how that turns out. That's really all we have to worry about the next few days. If you're heading to the SEC tournament into Nashville, you're leaving Thursday. Thursday's going to be dry. Temperatures there in the mid-70s. And then we head toward Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Temperatures will be fantastic, but we can't rule out there in Nashville for the SEC tournament as UK plays Friday night. It looks like we will have some scattered showers and thunderstorms. Luckily, you know, it's in Bridgestone Arena. You don't have to worry about that. But going to the game, walking around Nashville after the game, heading out to dinner, just remember that you will have some rain to deal with. 7-day forecast, we're at 72 as we head toward the afternoon. Then tomorrow at about 4 degrees to that mid-70s, 77 on Thursday. Is there a possibility of actually reaching 80 degrees on Thursday? A slight possibility. I would say there's at least a chance. And as we continue to just track off toward the rest of the week, Friday into your weekend is when you start to see the best chance of rain. Keep in mind, none of this is a washout, but what you're going to be seeing is on and off showers all day long. and thunderstorms on Saturday and Sunday. So if you have any plans to snow, to have a backup plan, but still, we're talking 60s and 70s. When you do get those breaks, it'll feel amazing. You got to love this weather. It feels great.
And a few days before that, great weather to enjoy.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is a forecast you cannot argue with,
really
even
great.
with some rain.
Yeah, right. All right, our time this morning is 6:48.
Well, police in Northwest Illinois had a lot of questions for a driver. When you see her car, you'll probably understand why.
Right. Take a look at this video from the police officer's dash cam. There is a tree sticking right in the grill of the woman's car. Here's another view of it, the car there. Police posted the video and pictures on Facebook. It has generated a lot of attention. As for the driver, she told police that she did not remember striking the tree. And she's now, by the way, charged with drunk driving. So just kind of was.
Okay, so drunk driving's never
along.
funny, of course, but
Right.
I mean, this is kind of humorous, just the look of it. It's like, how do you not remember that? I mean, how drunk are you that you don't notice a tree sticking out of your car?
Yeah, and it wasn't even National Arbor Day. You know,
Yeah,
there she was
good
with
point,
the tree.
good point, Bill.
6:49 on WKYT this morning. CBS this morning coming up shortly.
Yeah, we have more news. Stay with us.
This morning, Donald Trump joins us from Florida. Plus, astronaut Scott Kelly shares how he's recovering from his year in space. And Charlie shows us the big weekend he had in Cuba with Diplo. The news is back in the morning, so we'll see you at 7.
Now 6:52 on WKYT this morning.
Still to come, astronaut Scott Kelly shares how he's recovering from his year in space.
We'll hear all about that. That story and more coming up on CBS this morning at 7.
We continue to track a major traffic event happening right now in Lexington. A semi-crash has man-o-war shut down at Richmond Road.
And there are actually 2 semis involved in this. A lot of fluid out on the road as well. You can see now in this live report that traffic is crawling through, at least on Richmond Road. But you cannot turn right onto Man-o-War, which is obviously shut down because of the situation there. We will stay on top of this for you throughout CBS this morning. We have no information about the seriousness of any injuries, but certainly you may need to find another route this morning if heading that way on Man-o-War is your normal travel. Crews have not been able to give us an estimate as to when the road will be reopened, but we will keep you updated throughout the morning on air and online.
The fate of the last legislative chamber in the South, still controlled by Democrats, is in the hands of a few thousand Kentucky voters in 4 House districts scattered statewide.
Those voters are electing 4 state House representatives today in a series of special elections created by resignations and by 2 strategic appointments by the new Republican Governor Matt Bevin. The polls are open from now until 6 p.m. You can find more on the special election at WKYT.com or look on our WKYT News app.
Well, new this morning, 2 arrests were made in a Lexington burglary that ended in a gun battle. Marcus and Matthew Parker are charged with burglary. Police say the 2 broke into the Prime Cuts barbershop on Legends Lane Sunday and tried to steal 4 flat-screen TVs. Police say a group was playing a card game in the back of the barbershop at the time. The 2 groups exchanged gunfire, but police say no one was hurt.
Today's primaries may not produce dramatic changes in the presidential campaigns, but enough delegates are at stake to offer an opportunity for frontrunners to pad their leads or for their rivals to catch up some. For Republican frontrunner Donald Trump, Michigan, the first industrial state to vote this year, offers a test of his growing popularity among blue-collar white voters. Mississippi, Idaho, and Hawaii are also holding Republican contests, and Democrats vote in Michigan and Mississippi. Emergency crews in Tennessee kept busy with several million loose bees out there.
Yeah, this was after a semi-truck carrying more than 450 beehives overturned yesterday. Several million bees really swarmed around the truck and made it difficult for the emergency crews to reach the driver. This is near Knoxville. The road was closed off. People with bee allergies were told to avoid the area.
Might be a good idea. All right, 6:55 now, and on WKYT.com, the closing bar is up this morning because Leslie County schools are closed for illness. Redbird Christian is also closed today. Again, we'll stay on top of today's 4 special legislative elections around Kentucky that could shift the power in the state house. Democrats have controlled that chamber since 1921. A Republican sweep today could make it a 50-50 tie in the House. Developer Dudley Webb talks with WKYT about a new timetable for Centerpoint and what he says to look for during the next several months. You can see our interview with him on demand found on our website. Months before the Spoonbed Festival in Berea, there is some controversy there, including the town's mayor who wants to ban Confederate flags and other such merchandise from being sold by vendors at the festival. The city is threatening to hold back money for the festival over that issue. Kentucky.com has a look around Safety City in Lexington, where new cars give kids a chance to have fun and learn some very important lessons as well. At once a major hub for Delta Airlines Concourse C, that huge building at the Northern Kentucky International Airport, will be demolished as the airport now looks toward the future and makes some changes. And CBS This Morning is coming up at 7 with your eye opener, and of course we'll have local updates as well. Join us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter or Instagram, and for the latest, WKYT.com.
Just an update, keep in mind Richmond Road, Man O' War. That is a nasty intersection this morning. Two semis collided there at Man O' War, so both directions in Man O' War shut down. You can see that there, both directions shut down. Inbound Richmond's flowing well. Looks like outbound is now getting going, but just expect major delays in that region. It's always packed without any collisions, so just keep that in mind. 72 and warm today. Feels great. Windy conditions, guys, and we're going to be looking for a mixture of sun and clouds. A beautiful day in store. Gets even warmer the next few days. Possible record-breaking temperatures on Thursday.
Awesome.
Easy to enjoy, and nobody is more up to date than you to start your day. Thank you for being with WKYT.
Have a great day.